सलाम वालेकुम कैसे ही क्वारंटीन स्टोरीज में आ जाओ, कोरोना स्टोरीज में आ जाओ, इनाम स्टोरीज में आ जाओ. रमजान मुबारक हो सब लोगों को. And this has been season 1 episode 27. The title of today's episode is The Magic Brocade, a tale of China with me. My name is Inam and this has been taken from www.aaronshep.com, and I will be right back after this message. Alright, I am back after that message. My voice has changed, so is my personality. With that, we will be beginning today's story. Now, brocade is actually weaving that used to be done, and it has originated from China. And today's story takes place in the magical land of China, where dragons were born and dragons were ruling the roost in China. Not Dragon Ball Z, just the dragons and fairies and the palaces. Today's story takes place with a famous lady who used to be a very good brocade weaver, who used to weave everything that she could ever find, and she was very famous all over the world for her weaving capabilities. Okay, and she was so good in it that people used to love what she used to do. And she was a widow. She had a son called Chen. One evening she went to the market, and while she was going, she saw this amazing picture, the painting of this Sun Palace, and she just couldn't resist herself, and she asked the shopkeeper how much is it. He told it's a big amount. She anyways got it. She got it back home. She showed it to Chen, and she said, Chen, this is the most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. Look how beautiful it is. To which Chen says, Mommy, you have to, why don't you weave a brocade picture out of it? She's like, yeah, why not? Why not? That's a very good idea, Chen. That's a very good idea. So she just goes on a rampage mode where she starts weaving. Now, in the weaving thing, it's a big machinery kind of thing where hands are used and hand looms are made. She just goes in and out. Weeks pass by. Shen comes in and Shen says, Mommy, you can just relax, no? You can take rest and do it. But you know, artists, how they are. They just, once they get a whiff of something, they just want to complete it. The vision that she has here, she needs to see it in her brocade weaving picture. Okay, what is the picture? The Sun Palace. It's a Sun Palace and fairies all over the Sun Palace. Okay, months pass by. She is completely tired. Hands and all are just ripped, bruised and everything. Finally, it's complete. She calls Shen, come here, look at this. It's the most beautiful thing. So she says, Shen, why don't you spread out on the floor? They spread it out on the floor both together, and they just admire the Sun Palace that is there. Suddenly, a strong wind comes in and blows the weaving cloth away, and it's gone. Suddenly, it's like Shen's mother, who's been working on it for months, she just starts crying and she just falls unconscious. Shen wakes her up and he says, Mom, wake up. So which she says, Shen, I need that, otherwise I will not be able to live. He says, don't worry, Mom, I'll get it. So Shen starts off on his journey on that day for a wonderful adventure ahead. So he takes up his slippers, he starts walking, he goes miles and miles and miles and miles, he doesn't find anything. He goes more and he just finds one old hut in the middle of nowhere in which one old woman is sitting and smoking. She says, what are you doing here, dearie? To which Shen says, Madam, I'm here for my mom's brocade weaving cloth. The wind just took it by, I don't know where it is. Like, the Sun Palace, right? He's like, yeah, where is it? She says, the fairies have taken it to the Sun Palace. Like, which way? Like, that way. Like, okay, I'll go. No, you cannot, she says, you cannot. Why don't you take my horse and go? You'll need it. So he takes the horse and starts going. She stops it. The old woman says, no, you cannot. You need to understand that there are two journeys that you have to go through. One is the mountain of flames. Second is the mountain of ice bursts. So both the journeys of these two locations, you can only survive if there is no discontent, if there is not even a single sound of discontent from you, from that fire or from the ice. If that happens, if you're in the mountain of flames and if you are discontent, the voice comes out, you'll be burned to ashes. And when you are there in the mountain of ice burst, you will turn into cold ice. Says, okay, fine. So Chen goes on in that horse, goes through that mountain of flames. His hands are just burning, like the skin just burns, and but he's struggling, but somehow he makes it to the end of the flames. And once he exits the mountain of flames, his skin comes back perfectly fine. Similar thing happens with the mountain of ice burst. Ice shivering passes through. Chen is a very resilient son who wants to do this for his mother. So he goes, like he passes the mountain of ice burst, and all the skin that was dried up and almost bruised becomes okay. He hurts his back completely, but once he passes it, he becomes fine. Once he reaches the Sun Palace, he looks the most beautiful palace in the world. That was what was there in the brocade weaving cloth that his mom had prepared. He enters the Sun Palace, he sees all the most beautiful fairies. They start whispering. Then one fairy comes in. She says, "Hi, my name is Lian. What is your name, human? Because there is no other human who has come here. What brings you here?" He says, "My name is Chen, and he says my mother had worn the Sun Palace and the fairies on one cloth, and it's not that it's taken." She's like, Lian says, yes, we have taken it. You can come with me. She takes him to one hall where all the fairies are weaving the same picture that his mom had woven. But nobody comes close to what his mother has done. So Lian says, "We've been trying to emulate what your mother has done, but it's impossible. So till we get it right, we cannot return it." But Chen is like, "No, my mother is dying. She needs that cloth to be alive, so please do it." He says, "Don't worry. In that case, we are fairies. We don't want humans to feel this way. We'll do one thing. Tomorrow you leave, you rest for the night." So he rests. All the fairies are busy trying to emulate. One by one, all the fairies go off. At the end, Lian is the last fairy to go off from the Sun Palace, to which, when she finishes her woven cloth, she thinks like it is good, but it is not as equal as Shen's mother. So she casts a magical spell on the cloth. And in the morning when Chen wakes up, he sees there is no fairies, and he realizes, okay, I need to go soon. He takes his mom's brocade woven cloth and he just goes berserking, lightning speed, passing through ice burst, mountain of flames, back to the old woman's hut. The old woman says, "Your mother is dying, you need to go soon." Back to his mother. He says, Mother, I'm here. See the brocade woven cloth." He's like, "What? I can't see. Can you spread it up?" And when they spread it up, it just opens up completely, and magically the cloth just spreads out, and the sun is shining on the picture and this beautiful Sun Palace. And suddenly from the woven cloth comes Lian. Remember, she had put a magical spell. So she comes and says, "Chen and Lian, Chen, and is that your mother, Chen?" Says, yes, these are the sun fairies that I met at the Sun Palace, Mommy. Lian says, would you please be kind to come and teach us your way of brocade weaving, because we've never been trying to emulate. We could not do it. Please come and teach us. So Shen's mother becomes so happy that, oh my god, Sun Palace and fairies are actually asking her for her help. She's about to go, but she's like, She looks at Shen and she says, can I go, son? Shen smiles and says, you can go, mommy. It's your life. You can do this. So Shen's mother is going into the weaving cloth, which is taken by Lian, and Lian takes Shen's mother and goes into the Sun Palace, and all of them happily live ever after. Shen's mother teaches all the fairies her craft of brocade weaving, and that is the end of the story of how the son saves his mother by going to the Sun Palace and getting those cloth for his mother. And on that note, I am ending this season 1 episode 27 of the Magic Brocade, A Tale of China. So to your child, whoever is seeing this, I hope you are strong, stay safe. Ramadan Mubarak to everybody. See ya. Bye bye.